Roman Reigns describes his present character, the greatest of all time. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer. Have a nice day. For the WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you. After dropping the WWE World Championship at WrestleMania XL to Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns has not gone for any World Championship titles as of now. He has maintained a part-time status since WrestleMania 38, and it does not look like he would ever wrestle as a full-timer in WWE again. This year, at WrestleMania 41, he had a high-profile triple threat match with CM Punk and his real-life good friend Seth Rollins being involved in it. The match ended when Rollins picked up the victory after pinning Roman Reigns. He remained out of action for a number of months after WrestleMania 41, but now he is active in WWE again. He is not chasing any World Championships right now, despite the rumors of potentially featuring in the World Heavyweight Championship picture at WrestleMania 42. Recently, WWE released exclusive footage where he described his present character in anoa'i. Here is what the tribal chief had to say. Like I said, some things change, but not me. If it isn't broken, don't fix it, Roman Reigns said. I'm tired of everybody thinking they understand the landscape. I'm tired of everybody thinking they understand the top of the mountain. Only one man understands this altitude, the tribal chief. They only want what they don't have. Touch anything and turn it into gold. You understand that? That's what makes me so good. The head of the table, who is also a former 6-time WWE World Champion, is currently having a rivalry with The Vision. Strong rumors suggest that he will challenge Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 42, with the storyline being set up after Reigns wins the Men's Royal Rumble match of 2026. Reigns has never defeated Rollins before, and this could finally be the moment he earns that win. At Clash in Paris, Roman Reigns was taken out of action by The Vision. In reality, Reigns was written out so that he could work on filming for the new Street Fighter movie, which is due in 2026. Reigns wasn't the only star to take time off for Street Fighter, with Cody Rhodes absent between August 8th and September 12th. In the new live-action movie, Rhodes is set to play Guile, and Reigns will play Akuma. In a new interview on The Pat McAfee Show, Rhodes reflected on his time filming the project and revealed that he was determined to perform his own stunts. Rhodes added that WWE's success is due to a tremendously talented roster and the leadership of Nick Khan behind the scenes. Back in the ring, Rhodes will team with Randy Orton to face Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed on the October 3rd episode of SmackDown. The Rock successfully transitioned from a WWE star to a bankable actor in Hollywood after years of hard work and multiple projects in the industry. Meanwhile, Vince Russo believes that the final boss might not return to wrestling if he wins an Academy Award. The Rock was set to play an integral part heading into WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas when John Cena aligned with the final boss, and the duo went after Cody Rhodes. However, Johnson later disappeared from the storyline and was barely mentioned going forward. Speaking on Behind the Turnbuckle Studios' The Coach and Bro Show, Vince Russo addressed the possibility of The Rock's in-ring return. The wrestling veteran believes that Johnson won't return to a platform he has already outgrown, and an Academy Award win would likely ensure that he doesn't return to WWE as an in-ring performer. The Rock made a surprise return in 2024, which led to the creation of the final boss heading into WrestleMania XL. However, the 53-year-old star only had one match in which he teamed up with Roman Reigns and scored a pinfall victory over Cody Rhodes in a tag team contest. The win set up a singles match between the two in WWE, but it never happened. Earlier this year, The Rock returned for another storyline. Unfortunately, the final boss stepped away from the feud to focus on his upcoming project, The Smashing Machine. The multi-time WWE champion continues to line up notable projects in Hollywood. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, WUO1, there have been talks to bring The Rock back to headline WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia. Moreover, it states that Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns could be his potential opponents if Johnson returns to the company for another match. The Rock went on a hiatus from WWE weeks before WrestleMania 41 and didn't return to the Stamford-based promotion. Today, he acknowledged his absence from the show and commented on it. In 2024, The Rock entered an online disagreement with Busted Open's host, David LaGreca, as LaGreca criticized the final boss for seemingly taking Cody Rhodes' spot at WrestleMania XL against Roman Reigns. Instead, the story changed, and the company crowned the American Nightmare as the undisputed WWE champion in Philadelphia. LaGreca and Johnson's online spat eventually ended, and the two returned on good terms. In a recent interaction, The Rock once again crossed paths with David LaGreca. The host offered Johnson the pink robe in which he delivered his infamous promo on the final boss before WrestleMania XL. In the video shared by Busted Open's official X account, the two discussed WrestleMania. And when LaGreca said they missed him at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, The Rock acknowledged that he was needed at the event, but he couldn't make it. While The Rock didn't discuss his absence in depth, Johnson was not happy about missing out on the show. The Rock was originally set to play a role heading into WrestleMania 41 as he gave Cody Rhodes an offer to join him. Instead, John Cena surprised fans by changing direction following his win at WWE Elimination Chamber in Toronto, while the final boss stepped away from WWE programming and missed the event. Later, The Rock began promoting the Smashing Machine and received positive reviews from critics. He also lost weight as he focused on upcoming projects in Hollywood, which led fans to wonder if he will ever return to WWE as a performer. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, WAYN, there have been talks of bringing The Rock back to headline WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia. While it's not confirmed, this seems like a possible opportunity for the final boss to return. Cody Rhodes has also revealed his new WWE nickname. The undisputed WWE champion has been one of the company's top stars since his return in 2022. Known as the American Nightmare, he has a surprising backstage nickname. On hearing this, Pat McAfee said he liked it. The two-time WWE champion is known for his sharp dressing and often prefers a professional look whenever he's on TV. Cody Rhodes will be in action this week on SmackDown when he teams up with Randy Orton to take on the Vision's Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. At WrestlePalooza, Rhodes defeated Drew McIntyre to retain the undisputed WWE Championship. This sets up a champion versus champion match at Crown Jewel against World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. While Rollins was key in Rhodes defeating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania XL, the two have had a storied rivalry. The Visionary was the first opponent the American Nightmare faced on his return at WrestleMania 38. They went on to have two more matches, including a Hell in a Cell bout, with Rhodes winning each time. Now at Crown Jewel in Australia, Rollins will look to get the better of his old rival in a high-profile match. Roman Reigns recently returned on Raw and confronted The Vision. He has been at odds with Seth Rollins' group for some time. Fans were excited to see the original Bloodline together again, with Jay and Jimmy USO alongside Reigns in the closing moments of Raw. However, the company may need to rethink the storyline. Currently, the Bloodline is not united on SmackDown. Roman Reigns is on Raw, while Jimmy and Jay USO are also on the Red brand as a team. Solo Sikoa leads his own group, My Family Tree, and Sami Zayn is the United States champion. Once united with Paul Heyman, these performers were popular despite their villainous roles. Roman's original tribal chief status has elevated him to new heights, and he doesn't need others to stay relevant. WWE should avoid placing him back into repetitive storylines with Jay and Jimmy USO. Instead, he could build a new group, starting with Jacob Fatu. Jacob could clear obstacles for Reigns, setting up a potential showdown later. Reigns also has Zilla Fatu's support, even though Zilla is not with WWE. Roman could bring in other superstars and call the group The Power as a counter to Seth Rollins' The Vision. He could even say, Vision without power means nothing. This would pave the way for a clash between the two factions. Roman Reigns and Braun Breaker both use the spear as a finishing move, but they've been on opposing sides. Breaker used it against Reigns at the Royal Rumble, and Reigns responded on a later Raw. This presents WWE with a chance to build a storyline between the two without involving Rollins' Vision or Reigns' former Bloodline allies. The next major event, Crown Jewel Perth, could be the perfect stage for their clash. Roman could help elevate Breaker or deliver a strong performance before Reed gets involved. This might set up a larger feud with Reigns and his allies against Breaker, Reed, and Rollins. Meanwhile, John Cena has only a few dates left in his retirement tour. with his final match set for December 13th, 2025 at Saturday night's main event. Reigns has had remarkable storylines throughout his career, and it would be a mistake to exclude him from Cena's retirement tour entirely. While Cena can't face everyone from his long career, a match against Reigns would be compelling, similar to his bout with AJ Styles. WWE would likely embrace the idea of two of its greatest stars colliding one last time. It would be a fitting way for Cena to retire, with Roman Reigns